During his address following the handing over of the long-awaited UN Security Reform Program report, President David Granger related how he truly felt about the attempts made by the previous administration to reform the security sector. The president referred to the many attempts by the PPPC as a bluff, while alluding to a move by the opposition leader Bart Jagdeo to retain the services of former New York Police Commissioner Bernard Kerik, who pleaded guilty in 2009 in Southern District of New York to 8 federal charges, including tax fraud and false statements, and on February 18, 2010, was sentenced to 4 years in federal prison.
Who was supposed to be engaged as the security advisor from the 1st of February 2007. Had it not been for the criminal justice system and the fact that Mr. Kerik was soon confined to a correctional facility in his homeland, we would have been exposed to the tender mercies of Mr. Bernard Kerik.
The head of state further noted that the previous administration failed to make serious attempts to address the issue of crime, violence, and the narcotics trade, which he said reigned rampant during their term in office.
And like a disease, you can't pretend to treat it, you can't promise to treat it, you can't threaten to treat it, you can't talk about treating it without actually getting down to the root cause. And the first thing that happened after my election in May 2015, I engaged the British High Commissioner. And later that year, I went up to the United Nations and I met the British Prime Minister himself, Mr. David Cameron, who asked how we can help. I said, security sector reform.
Meanwhile, British expert Mr. Russell Combs stated that the report entails significant views on Ghana's security sector. He announced that he is likely to return in April and continue his work out of the Ministry of the Presidency until March 2019.
But as I also wanted to stress that it's a dynamic document, one that will be built upon throughout my period of return, and also a reference document for the various security sector players and actors who need to action the points that the President's raised.
Javon Vickery, HGP Nightly News.